We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And it's fouled away. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Strasburg has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
0-1 the count. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Miguel Rojas goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Brian Anderson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Eaton, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. He's got it, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. In now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman for his career in this matchup. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First delivery to him on the way. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The catcher.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Aguilar on second. Alfaro at first. 1 gone. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
One swing of the bat, Dan, and collectively the entire team took a big sigh of relief. From pitching staff to position player-wise, they might tack on right here, but pitching staff-wise, you got to feel good taking them out with a 3-run lead at least.
Absolutely, and on the flip side, D-Roll, you do everything right, and all of a sudden, one swing of the bat, and you see that 3-run lead evaporated. A big, big swing of the bat.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Caleb Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jonathan Villar. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Down.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 Miami. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting 5th.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. Left field and deep. Dickerson going back, still ranging back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki, and the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Fouled off. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
In there, no balls and a strike. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is eaten, he makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
That ball's foul.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
Ball one.
And there's ball one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and it's still 3-1. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
The pitcher,
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strasburg on at first, nobody out. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up.
Avila.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball
No
two.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Strasburg on 1-1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Now in the box, Isan Diaz.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Ball 2.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as the lead remains 3-1. Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Nationals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot as Drupal Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. And they can't run it down. The 1-1. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. A 1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nationals 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Striding in, Lewis Brinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Brinson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low. No, inside.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Strasburg with a check at first. And he's back easily. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey,
it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Good curveball. Strike two.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Another 0-2 home. Pitch popped straight up. Strasburg is calling for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Eaton is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They're up 3-2. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Strasburg.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Brinson. One away.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Trey Turner. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Brinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 3-2. Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson is tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Dickerson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro, a hit in 2 tries so far. And that's in there for a strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he misses there, 1-2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. One and 2. Here it is. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Previously.
The left fielder. Wow.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Nationals.
So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Second baseman.
So here's Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Lewis Brinson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning now. Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup called strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jose Arena comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
first pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a two-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. His third home run of the ball game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Center fielder, number 16.
Standing in now, Victor Robles. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Will Harris will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Will Harris.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Urena, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there to Aguilar for the double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Adam Eaton digging in next. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Anderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 4-3 Washington. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he falls behind 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Sierra leads off first with 1 away. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
To the Marlins, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Wander Suero gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. He struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Nice job there by the Washington bullpen. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Nationals lead it 4-3. John Birdie remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Francisco Cervelli is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 29.
In now, Juan Soto, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And he got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman, head-to-head with Jose Urena. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for the second out. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Popped him up. Cervelli ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 4-3 game. All set to start the 9th in this one. Standing in, Isan Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
63, Sean Doolittle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. That misses. 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Garrett Cooper will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Garrett Cooper.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Miami down to their last strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Washington Nationals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.